Yo, what it do? So this poem is called Odyssey. It's about a woman, you know what I mean? It's about a man knowing a woman, you know. Here it goes, fuck it. Odyssey. Let me be your war, and I could also bring you peace. I can be your epic adventure, just like the Odyssey. It's not about where I'm going or where I'll go. Just know that through it all, my plan is to captivate your soul. See, I can be like the Greek god with endless words, powers, rhythm to your ear, just like Odysseus. But then taking it to mine, I would just be talking and you wouldn't even take this poem as serious. So I'ma come at you with some words of my own. A real epic story of a king and his throne. A cocky Shao that showed no remorse. Women he stepped over and had countless intercourse. But just remember, I ain't no hero. As far as I remember, the time we locked eyes, shit, I ain't even gonna front. You had me all fucked up inside. It felt like a strong gravitational pull in my legs, my eyes, my bones. I was just stuck. That felt like if I was taking me up above the skies. It's like I kept exceeding so far above one galaxy. I froze like if we were in a play of Romeo and Juliet, and there you were above it all in the balcony. But just remember, I ain't no hero. So countless days I spent at home thinking of what to say or what to do. Yet in my heart I felt I known you. Yo, I even wrote down pickup lines and even did a quick overview. But in my mind and heart, something was telling me to be myself. That you weren't the item that I would just get off the top shelf. You aren't like the others that quick to fall down to get pleased. The ones that I used to squeeze, tease, and never leave displeased. But just remember, I ain't no hero. As the night falls and the stars arise, I say to myself, I'm not a hero, I'm just a normal guy. Then I wonder, why must I sit here and make up lies? I should be more like Odysseus and go claim what's mine. There's not one battle he's ever turned to raid. And yet I sit here with such a long delay. It's like I'm waiting for her to be delivered in a gold tray. But just remember, I ain't no hero. So I build the courage to go to where she works. Excited, I stopped by a restaurant just to get a little sherry dessert. And then I felt like if I was seeming desperate, so I did a reverse. As soon as I turned, I bumped into her and getting sherry all over her purse. An epic fail, I guess you can say. I said I'm sorry, yo, my voice came out so squeaky and gay. But just remember, I ain't no hero. So I tell her I'm sorry and I'll clean it up. I take a walk in the store to get some napkins, and out of nowhere I hear this loud screaming and lashes. Nervous as shit, I run outside to go see, and just as I look, I see her all bruised and bleeding out of her eyes. Fear and anger are no longer my disguise. I become enraged with hate, which is now embedded in my mind. So I call 911 and tell her everything's gonna be alright. And then I take off running like a thief in the night. But just remember, I ain't no hero. So I tormented the dudes for touching my queen. They cried out and screamed that this was obscene. I rushed to the hospital to see her in her bed. Yet I noticed there was a letter with my name, which seemed unread. Stepped into the light to read what she wrote. Little did I know it was a love quote. In this letter she mentioned my name. The fire in her heart she described as endless flame. I am her hero, I am her stars. That this was a battle that ended with scars. I never understood how she knew these things would happen. So I wandered around and came up with anything. Nothing. I look in a box which read in big letters, when the time is right, I shall open. Without hesitation, I ripped it open, just to see an article that went unspoken. I stared at it in disbelief. It said I went in a coma in 2003. What I found next gave me chills to the bone. Found pictures of me and her just outside of this home. That later made sense several years ago. All she wanted was for me to fall in love with her again and follow her to the end of the hemisphere. In the next life, I'll be what you wanted, a hero with strength and our love reunited. So now I remember, I am your hero. That's just a little insight. That's just one little small one. I don't know. Was bored, can't sleep, figure like writing. Holla.